Hi guys, this is Ingrid Kerzinger, and today I'm going to be doing live readings for you. So I hope that you can join if you are on right now. Go ahead and feel free to ask a question, and I'll try to get to everybody. If you're watching this later, I'm sorry I missed you, but I am willing to do this for you guys every Tuesday at 1 o'clock Central Time. So if you miss me today as far as having your question answered, you can always check back next Tuesday or the following weeks, and I'd be happy to get to you then. And of course, if you want full reading, I'm happy to do that for you at some time as well at readingsbyingrid.com. So I hope everybody is doing well. Obviously, we should be all inside. Hopefully everybody is inside and making the most of it, maybe getting projects done. And right now is the best time for everybody to reevaluate, maybe what they can do, what you can do at home right now to be productive. So hopefully you are finding that there is something that you can do while we are waiting for all of this to pass. And it will pass. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start doing readings, and thank you for those who have tuned in. I will try to get to everybody. I can't always, depending on how many people are in here, but I will do my best. So let's start with Julie today. What do my guides have to tell me? So let's go ahead and tune in to your guides. Okay, so one of the first things I was hearing is to move with the current. And right now, I feel like you're sitting on, next to a river where you're sitting up on the shore, and I see the river flowing by. And your guides are basically saying you need to jump into that river, that leap of faith. Just do it. The thing that you've been watching pass you by through your life. Now is the time to just jump in, feet first, and to remember to float, just to float with that current. I feel like it has to do with a creative project like writing or art, something that you've been wanting to do for a long time and haven't put a lot of importance on it, trying to be practical. So your guides are saying when you do that creative project, you're going to start, channeling, start bringing a lot of energy through, which is going to help you in a lot of aspects of your life and bring peace. So just jump in that river, flow with the current, and allow whatever needs to manifest right now to manifest, because it will help you, and it will help you on a lot of different levels of your life. So now's the time to do it. All right, let's see. We also had Wendy. My daughter's been struggling with homelessness in Texas. I'm from California. Will things get better? So, Wendy, let me check into your daughter's situation right now. I do feel like she has someone helping her right now, supporting her. I don't know if it's a boyfriend or it feels more like a male energy, but I do feel like someone is supporting her or helping her out, and that will go on for a while. I do see her coming back. I don't know that she's going to be staying here necessarily that long. So, I mean, it may be, years opposed to months, but I do feel like she's going to eventually migrate back. I think that what she originally thought she was going to get out of being here it's not working out the way that she imagined, but I also feel like she really has things, this imagination, these feelings that she wants things, but she's not really in tune with her, with that ebb and flow. She's kind of on the outside of that, and she goes more with these impulses rather than what feels right. It's almost like she does the opposite. But she's learning a lot. I mean, she's really learning a lot of lessons, and I don't feel like you have to worry about her, though it's hard as a parent not to. I do feel like she is going to work through all of this, and that she is going to learn a lot that's going to help her in the future. I always say don't rob people of their learning experiences, you know, even if it seems awful to you. It's something that she's choosing to go through, and she could change if she really wanted to, but this is what she wants right now. So I suggest just letting her go with it, letting her experience it, and just be there to love her and support her. And that's what she needs. And the more love and support you show, the more that you show her that you are there, and that she has open arms, the more likely it is she's going to make better decisions moving forward. Thank you so much for coming on too. We have, let's see, that was Maria. It has been a while. Let's see here. I will say hello to my family. Thank you. It's been a tumultuous couple of years. What do my guides want me to know? Okay. A big change is coming for you, and that's going to be early next year in 2021. The changes are going to start taking place near October, November, and they are going to, everything's going to start shifting. You may start feeling nervous about that when you see that things are going to change, but the fact is they're going to change in a good way. You're going to have more opportunity to do more of what you love. And again, that's going to start in the new year. So from now till then, I just see kind of a lot of the same, and it's because it's teaching you something. I do find that when we are being taught something, we're going through a lesson, that lesson does not leave until we completely accept that lesson, until we completely accept where we are, who we're with. Fully embrace that. And when we do that, that is when the lesson ends. When it goes, everything goes away, when it changes, is when we accept it, embrace it. So I feel like right now it's about making the most of what's going on right now, even if it's difficult, and finding the silver lining, finding what's good in it, because that's where the gold is. You know, you don't go on a big adventure and think, you know, I can't wait to get to that gold, but let's go through all this other crap. It's at the very end you realize, you know, all of that was the gold too. So I feel like right now it's really important for your perspective in order to find that happiness. All right. Malika Smith. Hi, Ingrid. I have an interview coming up today and I'm nervous about it. Is there anything my spirit guides may want me to be aware of for the interview? Okay, let me check in with your spirit guides, see if anybody has a message for you. Okay, first of all, I see them loving you at the interview. I feel like your personality is going to be a big part of that. They're going to just really like you. And that is the main thing they're saying is, you know, that's going to shine through. But remember that when you're in an interview, when you go to work for someone, first of all, they want to work with somebody that they like, right? I mean, they're going to be in the same space as you. So the most important thing to them, if they have a bunch of people with the same credentials or even similar credentials, they're going to pick the person they like the most. And so just let your personality come out, make them laugh, be memorable, and I feel like they're just really going to like you either way. Like it's just going to come naturally. But they say don't worry about that, and that's the most important part, to relax and show them that, you know, you're interviewing them, because that's really what interviews are, to see if you really want to work for them too. But I feel like you guys are going to really hit it off. So don't worry. All right, Mary. Let's see here. I have a couple projects in the works. I'll keep going with them, but would like to be open to change as well. Is there any new direction to be aware of? So let's see. So Mary, you're kind of looking to see if there's a new direction you should be going in right now. Okay. So right now it shows me that you are going in the right direction. It looks like a very wide path, like you're good at a lot of things, and I feel like in your mind you always thought that you're just supposed to have one thing, that you're supposed to have one career, one life path choice, like one choice, and be one thing. But the fact is you like variety. So there's a lot of different things going on for you and what you're good at, and it's good for you to always have that going on. They say that where you're at is right because you are within this path. It's not like you're running off somewhere from the path. This is the direction you're meant to be in. I think right now why you have a question about that, why you're doubting that, has a lot to do with how you grew up and this sense or feeling of being more practical or just pick something. You're not allowed to have so many things going on. So I think it's more about you accepting, embracing, and loving who you are, and the fact that you are a multitasker and you're much better and more efficient when you have a lot of things going on. So this is completely you. The more energy you put into these projects, the more energy you put into all of this creatively, what's going to happen is the universe will just keep bringing more for you, because it sees you love this, and it's like, oh, you love this, you're focused on this, so let's give you some more. And it's more about just kind of picking and choosing what you enjoy and what you want to work on right now. I feel like you're never going to have a shortage of that, so continue on. One thing I do see them saying, though, it has to do with promotion or advertising or something about your business, just that you need a little bit more presence, or to focus a little bit more on your look. Like if you sit down at your desk and you create a logo, or you've created something that the branding that you're doing, I feel like that in itself can be redone right now or rebranded, because it feels like you can really focus on what it is that you want right now in your life. And when you do that creative part, putting something together to rebrand yourself, you're completely putting all of your energy into this very focused place where it's going to be clear to you. You're going to find the clarity. You won't have so many questions anymore about your direction. I feel like it's going to be very easy for you to know what you're doing is right. So keep on that track. You're doing great. I want to thank everybody again who's coming on. I am enjoying doing readings for you all. And I do ask, if you guys can go give me a review on my Readings by Ingrid Facebook page. That would be great. I'd love to do these readings for you, and I'm going to continue to do it every week, but it would be awesome if you guys also give me reviews, because that helps me a lot. Just letting other people know that, you had an experience with me, I'm a real person, and that you enjoyed it. That'd be awesome. It's my Readings by Ingrid Facebook page. So thank you. And let's see, Samira. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. When the situation with coronavirus will be resolved? All right, so you have a question about something more general for everybody. I can definitely dive into that too. I have done some reading on that lately, and it's something that also I kind of already knew all of this was happening, and I've kind of been comfortable because I know everything is going to pass. So at this point, the projection is probably another month of isolation, another month of, things kind of how they are, but it's going to take a big turn. It's already, in some places, it's already slowed down. But the news isn't, it's good to see that scale, like, trying to flatten the curve and all of that. But it is basically going to come to a halt by the beginning of summer. So I really want you to realize this is not something that's going to get worse and worse and worse for the rest of the year. It's really not. I'm not taking the place of a scientist, so this is just what I see and have been feeling, and that is that those that want to step out right now, that want to go back home, to God, to source, this is a huge wave right now that everybody can just jump on if they want. And trust me, a lot are like, I'm done. I think I'm out. I'm good. So a lot of people are jumping on that wave, but there's others that are being completely changed by this experience, and it's so big and so beautiful what's going to come out of all of this. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, we're talking about humanity, and humanity as a whole realizing that they are needing some more unified government for Earth as opposed to per country, because we are all susceptible to things like that, and in the future as well. So I think it's really going to change the face of government and change the face of how we all interact with each other. So it's a blessing in disguise, of course, but it will be over soon. Trust me. Right now, just take the time to do the things that you wouldn't normally do, that you wouldn't normally be forced to sit still and be in your home. So just take advantage of that. I hope that helped. I really do feel like it's going to be just another maybe a month to 6 weeks of it being bad or going up, and then it's going to start getting better. All right, Savannah, let's see. Let's give you a reading here. I just moved to Seattle to pursue your dream job, and it's unknown and new. I get that. It feels like the right choice, but loneliness, uncertainty, and of course what's going on right now on top of it, I'm sure. I want you to know that this unleveling is going to bring rich fruits and grow my business. You want to know if it will. And I'd love to know if there are any messages from on high. All right, so sure. Yes, this, I do feel your guides are kind of like, you just wait, like they're excited for you. So I see them just kind of like cheerleaders, but it's like patience, but they're like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to, for open the present. So I feel like, yes, you're going to have some pretty awesome things coming your way. I also feel like right now is a great time for you to do some creative things around your business, adding some details, writing some articles, writing some more information to add to your website. I feel like there's a lot of things you can do from home right now to add content, to create more, flow in the direction of your business, to educate and help people from, the comfort of your home right now. So try that. Try to do some writing and find some educational material to put together. I hope that helps. You're gonna have a good time when this is all over. That's what they're saying. Okay, Mary. Let's get on to Mary Helen. Oh, okay. That's right. Thank you so much. What you said resonates so much. Been slacking in the last few weeks. A little overwhelmed, but okay. Yeah, you're gonna do it. I just see, Mary, that you're going to be very productive during this time. You just needed someone to give you permission to go ahead and start working on that. It's really easy to rest and relax, and that is important too. But I feel like we tend to wear ourselves out normally, and we get so exhausted that then we swing the other way and do a lot of laziness and relaxing and just doing nothing. We should have those things in a balance. I think it's really important for us also to have productivity, and right now is a great time to focus on projects that you really enjoy doing but can be done at home. Dolores, hi Dolores, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Your question, anything I need to know? Thanks for all your encouragement and love. Aw, thank you, Dolores. Let me just tune into your guides and see if they have a message for you right now. So the first thing I saw was actually this large angel that you have kind of holding your arms and putting you like this and putting his arms around like this with his wings, enfolding you. And it was like, be still, be calm. So I feel like maybe you have a lot of anxiety right now, which is understandable. But I also feel like you really are allowing yourself to be supported and loved as well right now. And that angel is definitely doing that. He is trying to keep you in a calm, peaceful space so that you can be helpful and supportive to others that need you as well. I feel like the best thing to do right now is to do your meditation and to call on the angel and your guides and everyone around you to support you during meditation, because that's going to help you with your nerves and feeling the anxiety of not only what's going on for you, but empaths right now are going a little nuts because we feel everybody. So you have to make sure you're focused on keeping that door closed, focused on having a nice, safe space with that beautiful bubble of light around you, and take care of yourself so that you can be there for others. And of course, if you can write or do something that is helpful right now, maybe write in a journal and talk about how you feel, come up with some ideas, do some angel channeling from my book that I know you have, but just do some things that just feel right and feel good and help you take down that stress, because that's what is most important right now. I'm so glad you came on. It's good to see you back on Facebook. We missed you. Okay, Savannah. Yes, that was perfect. Just what I sensed. Good. I know you're intuitive. All of you guys aren't fooling me. Okay, when people come to psychics, it's because they're psychic themselves. That's why you believe in it. That's why you are drawn to it, because you are already very intuitive. And it's important for you to have that support, of course, of other intuitives. But it is important for you guys to know that you're not fooling anyone. Okay, you may be empaths, but I know you're intuitive as well, and that you have all of these feelings about the future and what's going to happen and things like that. But you still don't always trust it. I understand that, but make sure that you understand that you do have the answers and you can access them. And if you get my book on Amazon, The Psychic Way, it can help you do that. So, all right. So good to see you, Wayne. I have not seen you in forever. I hope you're enjoying sunny California. I miss it. Dolores, thank you for confirming as always. You're welcome. All right, Tawa. Good to see you. Are feeling better. Thank you. I am. I was wondering if my guides have something to tell me. All right, let me tune into that for you, Tawa. Okay, so the first thing I saw was a trip for you. You're going to be going somewhere after all this is over. I feel like it's the end of summer. You're going to be flying somewhere. It seems overseas, but I feel like you are going to be doing some important project, and it has to do with being in another country. I do feel like it's humanitarian effort. I'm not sure if you've already started that, but it is something that you're going to be doing that's going to be more of a global service, and working with a nonprofit or an organization that you can help them do something kind of big. So I see that happening after summer, like I said, but I do feel like there's something much bigger that you want to be a part of, that you're going to be a part of. And I think it's fantastic, and it's just it's just incubating right now. So I don't know if you've had the idea in your mind and just hasn't come to fruition, or you've already started working on it, but it is going to be fabulous and the world is going to benefit from that. So that's pretty cool. All right. I am going to pull a tarot card for you guys real quick. I have here, Samira, okay. When is the best time to move to the West? Okay, and the best city. Okay, Samira, I'm just letting you know, I do one question per person, and you have a lot of questions, so I would suggest booking a reading if you can with me, because I'd love to help you out. I just want to be able to get to everybody and be fair. So right now I'm going to do Doreen Virtue. I'm just going to pull a card for everybody for what's going on right now, what the energy is like. Tomorrow's April 1st. Again, Fairy Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue. Just see what the energy's like right now. So let's pull one of these and get a read on April and what it might feel like as far as, you know, the energy goes for Corona and how everybody's feeling. So I'm just going to pull one of these randomly out of the deck here. Okay, so this is the Lovers. Okay, and true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So this is exactly what I've been saying as far as right now is a great time for those who jump on the beautiful current right now, is that we are basically going to get back in touch with ourselves and maybe with those that we love and those that we care about that maybe we haven't talked to in a long time. Right now we are realizing as a people how important it is for us to reconnect, not only with those people that we love, but with ourselves and those parts of ourselves that we've neglected because we've been on a rushing and working hard and working so much, feeling like I'm a good person because I'm productive. But parts of us that are neglected are some of the most important parts. And the Lovers reminds us that it is so important for us to check back in and fall back in love with who you are, fall back in love with your soul, fall back in love with those fun, creative parts of you. Remember when you were a child and what you loved when you were a child. What did you do? Did you run and play outside? Did you climb trees? I know I did. Did you draw? Did you color? Did you read books? Did you play with other kids? What are the things that you did early on before all the responsibility, before all the work? That's what you need to get back in touch with right now, because when everything else is stripped away from us, and it is right now, so much has been stripped away from us. All that's left is who we are, is our soul, is how we feel and who we are deep down. And I feel like right now is so important for us to benefit from what's going on and rekindle that deep self-love, that fall in love with yourself again. Because I think a lot of us have layers of self-doubt, self-hatred, guilt, grief, all of the things that we go through from childhood to adulthood to much older adulthood. We carry so much with us. And it covers up all the good stuff. All the stuff we liked about ourselves gets covered with all of these experiences and the crappy stuff that comes out of them sometimes. So let it all fall away and just love yourself. I mean, go outside and touch a tree. Does the tree love itself? Does it mourn the passing of the tree that was next to it? Maybe, but do you think the tree has been there 1,000 years and thinks all the time about all the bad things that it's done? It just thinks about probably all the wonderful things it sees every day and appreciates it. And let's be like a tree. Tawa, that's your ultimate goal in life. Well, good, because it's happening. Finally happening. And I think that you realized life's so short. you got to just do it now. Just go do it, and you're gonna be offered that opportunity. Hello, Kristen. You're a lovely one too. Thanks for coming on. Emily, I hope you're climbing trees right now. Well, maybe not right now with the phone. That might be a little weird. Yes, I agree completely. Again, Savannah, thank you. Yes, leaving a review, if you could just go on to my Facebook page. If you do facebook.com/readings by Ingrid, or just at Readings by Ingrid, it'll take you to my page, my professional page. And then you can just leave a review on there for me for the readings today. So that would be awesome if you guys could do that. That would be a huge thank you to me. I really appreciate all you guys. It's 1:30 and I'm going to wrap it up. And if you guys, want to tune in next week, and if I, didn't get to you, come back next week. I'm going to try to do it every Tuesday. Otherwise, book a reading with me. I can do it by phone or Skype or email or however you want to do it, just not in person. And my website is readingsbyingrid.com. And readingsbyingrid.com has the link for it. Shows you all about what I do. It has all my materials on there, so you can get all the information about how to learn from home and just do it on your own to have psychic development at your own pace. I have so many articles on there helping you with psychic development. So, and my YouTube channel, of course, I can put you through meditations on there. My YouTube channel is riddled with that stuff as well. Just look me up. But thank you guys so much today for coming on. Leave a review if you can. Otherwise, I will see you next week, and have a wonderful week and make the most of it. Be productive, but also rest. Thank you guys, and namaste.